see, are we on? Are we on? Are we on or are we on? If so, hello, hello. If not, tough shot. I went down to 57 followers. Someone fact off. Right. It's getting bloody warm in here. And I've got shit to do. So. Wait, why can't my character move? Are we already reaching that point already? God damn. So. Wait, what? Oh, I know what I needed to do. Shit, fuck balls. Right. Because for YouTube, I need to make a thumbnail. But you know what's really pissing me off? Is this fucking rain. Oh my lord. Does it not stop raining in this game? Golly. Stick, no, not that one. Stick that one there. I don't know if it's going to slow me down. Because I don't have the chat that comes up in both. Alright. Oh, it's night time. Man, it's hot in here now. Alright, I thought today of some ideas of what I want to do on the build today. There's adding a third arena, and then there's also adding some cool stuff for Ronies. What is happening here, eh? What's happening here? Alright. So we've got some patterns to finish off, which I will do now. Actually, I don't know if there's a point to do these patterns here. Because the plan that I had was, let's have a little look as to whether my idea in my brain was going to pull off the way I think it would. Okay. Alright, okay. Don't give me that shite. So we do that one there. We do that one there. Ew. The hell happened there? Okay, no, that's not quite right. What about... No, that's not going to work either. So maybe it can't be so much. So we'll do... 1, 2. Let's see. That's on the inner side. That's why that's bugging out. So we're going to try from this angle here. 1, 2. Well, we just need it flat, really. Alright, that's not going to work like that. But the idea is that. This self-build, this is creative. This is going to be a public server access for PvPing. I've got a lot of work to do on it. I made an attempt at my first big build on a waterfall. Oh, right. Everybody loves the waterfall. The waterfall's down here somewhere. At the moment, I'm on the highest point of the plains map. So, Twisted, I got an idea that I want to put forward soon. I'm in the middle of making a build tour of my castle. And, well, so here's the deal. I want to make a top 5 builds, whether it's of the week or every fortnight. So I need people to submit builds to me on my Discord. And the idea really is to go through the build with the people who created it. So I can ask questions, ask about your inspirations, etc., methodologies. Maybe if I find some cool designs, like you can talk me through how you kind of went through it. But the idea is to kind of build a building community together, and I can highlight everybody's builds, because when you put the work in, you want it to be showcased. And so I can certainly have a look. But yeah, I wanted to kind of do like a top 5 build video. Not necessarily like competing, but you know. Yeah, same. I didn't have an idea for this, right? Like I was thinking, for example, this is the arena floor for the first arena. Yeah. It's just, it wasn't the idea when I first made it. It was just, I was going to cover this all up. But then I was like, how cool would it be if you were fighting with all these obstacles? You know, in the Duel Arena, you had some obstacle arenas. So I was like, okay, that's the arena number 1. Arena number 2 is there. Now, this arena hovers over the edge of the map. So I could make it that falling off the map is part of the fight. And then I'm going to make a 3rd arena somewhere close by. And maybe even on, like, I kind of want it overlapping this arena a little bit. So maybe like around here. And I'll make something else on that arena. So there's 3 different arenas, 3 different styles of fighting on them. This one, for example, gives a little bit more leeway to the melee, because you can hide from the magic and range attacks. So you can use the obstacles to your advantage. This one is a little bit more punishing for running away and rolling. Whereas the 3rd one, I don't know, maybe I'll make it a small space or a really big arena. Or maybe I'll make my own obstacles in it. I don't know, but there's a lot more I want to do with this. And I really want to flesh it out and make it really cool. I'm really feeling there's a bit of a load time when you come in. But once everybody's loaded in, I suppose it's all fine. Just, yeah. Maybe if you send me a screenshot of your build on Discord, and I can get an idea. Generally, my concepts when I build, I'm an artist at heart, but my concepts generally is symmetry. So if you're going to design something on one side, ensure that the other side is exactly the same. And again, generally, it will work out. Right? Like I want to make these pillars along here, all along them. Every pillar has to be identical. So, and like things like this, it's very small details, but because this one is not the same as that one, I'm not satisfied. And it might be the case that I just get on with it. But I'm not going to. And I'm trying to figure out whether it's even possible, because the snap points are completely different on both sides. So I might even have to do manual. Now I really like manual snapping, but it's really tricky. The bonus to manual snapping is that once you've done the first snap, you can then quick snap on it. The fractured planes. Am I not in the fractured planes? Is this not the fractured planes? Maybe I'm not. Yeah, the big waterfall that I've got my castle built on. Let me show you on Discord. This is the across from the broken bridge. Like the waterfall is here. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, I don't know then. I didn't know there was a bigger one. What? Interesting. Okay. Can you screenshot and send it on Discord? I didn't know there was another waterfall. Maybe that one would be a better one. This one here, is that what you want about? No. This one. The choke near the dungeon. But there's another dungeon because I haven't unlocked anything in this this one here. Hold on. Right, okay, so this build is on that as well. Let me see if I can find a picture to show that. Elden Ring shots from back when? Old school RuneScape. Let's see. Yeah, this one here. This waterfall. I use that waterfall as a backdrop more than anything. And then having that nice stylized bridge. That's not a waterfall you're on about. Huh. Let me take myself there. Hold on. Wait, I'm kind of on the waterfall. Wait, I'm going to need a teleport here. Okay, hold on a burger flipping second. Even this could be an arena under here. Obstacle heaven. Where the hell is this thing? Like, did you build it up here, you mean? Fucking hell, I'm almost dead. Oh, you built it up here. Did you, like... Yeah, because my build is here. That castle you saw is there. Over, like, looking at this. But you're saying you built it on top of this. Did you, like... And went all the way down. Oh, shit, I see. So, like, I think... If you can pull that off... It looks better. It would look better aesthetically from a distance than my build. I think most castles look better from... When you're looking at them from like from below, looking up. So I do think, yeah, if you can pull that off. Again, most of the time on wood. Oh, god damn. If you can, all it's about is, I mean, first of all, it's creativity, right? Like, there's no magic thing to that. Secondly, it's symmetry. Actually, not all the time. Symmetry in terms of, like, let's say you're making a tower, you want that tower to be quite symmetrical. But every tower can be different as well, so to make it a little bit more artsy. Okay, I'm struggling with the idea I had now. I'm behind on schedule to stream today because I was sorting out a YouTube video. So let's see, it's 1, 2. You know, this is going to be extremely annoying. It's very hard to build stability from top to bottom. To line it up. Let's go with that. They're not the same. Why doesn't it look the same? Like, what? This is going to be very hard to pull off what I'm trying to think about. is 2. 1, 2. Because look, that one looks... What the... I don't think I have the stomach to manually try and get that right. And symmetrical. It drops the foundation under stuff if nothing solid under. It drops the foundation. I want to see it, man. Well, like, listen. So when you finish, I don't know when I plan to do it. I'd like to do it as soon as possible. Where I tour everybody's build. And you can talk me through your thinking and... Why the fuck is this so brushed up? Is it just because they're not the same size? Like, that does not add up to me. That's the best way, though. That is generally what creativity is. I mean, unless you're that... There's a guy I watched, JS something, who does... oh, that's why. Because the pillar's not right. There was a guy who does windrows builds. And... yeah, he looks at... I saw him... I caught him... Well, not caught, because it's not like he was trying to hide it. But he was doing reference builds. So he would look at references of a castle and then go from there. And I think that's fine. That's, if anything, that's the right way to go about it. Because then at least you're kind of trying to draw inspiration from something. Alright, we're going to go with that. I don't want to have to manually clip this, because I think that's just going to become really tedious. I think I can get away with that. So yeah, if you're game for it, man, I don't know. If you were to be on, like, how far into the build are you? Would you say? I reckon it's gonna take me all stream to do this. And what made you go with wood instead of... 13 hours? Yeah, welcome to the club, son. You know what it is, right? I wish you could post pictures on the stream. But what I found when I was making mine is, yeah, like, the first build, the first time I made the beginning, the mansion of my castle before it became a castle, I got the foundation and the structures wrong, and ended up having to destroy all the structures, all the beams, and redo it from the ground up, because the roof collapsed when I destroyed some of the beams, naturally. But now I have so much better understanding of how to build because of that frustration. So for me, I do think that is how we become good builders, is we endure the process at the start, and then you start to learn the kinks of the game and what works, what doesn't. And then when you go to your next build, you go into it a bit more... Yeah. So, for example, in my case here... let's say... I don't think I have an example right now on this one, but I know what you mean. So what I normally do, let's say I was creating a beam along the top here, and then I wanted to go down. I then need to build up to the top, and then I would build more along the top. And then once they're all interconnected and I have the beams where I want them, then I have to destroy all the beams at the bottom. So you just have to build stability in places that maybe... Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, the more you start to learn it, the quicker you get at figuring out the kinks, and then the building becomes more enjoyable. Because it becomes a little bit more like second nature, just like any skill. You're just learning RuneScape's kinks. And I'm sure like in the future, they're going to improve upon it a lot more. Like I trust that they will. I just think because building isn't like their primary aspect of the game, arguably. Their primary aspect, I think, is the story and exploration and such. But I think building has a lot more longevity in the lifespan. That's what I want to build a community around. So even when the full game is released, people are still submitting builds, and they're still being creative in the RuneScape world. Like people start replicating the real RuneScape builds. Although I don't think, do you know what? I don't think replicating original RuneScape builds does it any justice in this game, because old school RuneScape's very simplistic in their builds. Unless you're doing something like the vampire builds, then maybe. Filled up 4 and use all 4 twice. Yeah, bro. Yeah. If you're doing it on your own, like, bro, it becomes like autism, man. Right, so you see I've just done that tower. I don't know if you're still there, but I've done that tower. Now I have to do that tower on every single one. But the vision will come to life. I like the small, slow... Right, I might even add these corner beams as well. Just to fill in those corners a bit. Yeah, that looks good. I'll do that after, but I'm going to do one beam at a time. That's probably going to take all stream tonight. If you're still there, like, yeah, I'm 95 mining from the amount of rocks I've mined to do my build that I did. And I've just fucked up that tower already. Fuck it, we're gonna move on. Hello, hi and bye. I'll tell you what, it's getting really hot in this den of mine. I am gonna have to get a fan for summer. My goodness, it is getting hot. Like, I'm gonna start sweating soon. This is gonna be the most tedious. Like, this is literally gonna take me about 4 hours to complete all those towers around this. But that's the dedication I have to my vision. And everybody can watch every painstaking second. Oh man, I'm feeling a sweat beam off me already. I'm going to be shiny in a second. Wait, why is that going into the wall a bit like that? That is a problem. Actually, that'd be okay. I don't mind it not sticking out too much in here because it's where people are fighting, so... Not too focused on the aesthetic. They're focused on absolutely decimating their opponent. I hope this is not copyright music though, because I want to use it in my build video. You know what? Those lower ones are going to become a fucking nightmare, so I'm going to move on for now. So we do... Come on, guy. Come on, broski. 1, 2. The snapping is going to be really annoying. 1, 2. Alright. Okay, this is looking good. The tower that I already completed is actually wrong. I can't believe I started on the wrong tower, actually. And you know, things like that, if you're not careful, will screw up your whole thing. So do not rush your build. I don't even know if I can fix that. Is that actually screwed up or is that my eyes? It has screwed up. Now why? Now, that one was to behave. Yep, there's sweat coming down my armpit now. Now I've added all the lights around me. I think I'm doing 3 up, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Might go more. Once the tower's sort of done, let's go here and maybe it will help the clipping be a bit more precise. If it's out by a few millimeters, I suppose it's not the worst deal in the world. There we go. So by doing the other side, it actually clipped it nicely. Alright. Hopefully this don't take too long. 1, 2. Can it come out more or is that as deep as it goes? Okay. 1, 2. I'm really excited to showcase my castle build though. 1, 2, 3. I just hope this song isn't copyright. It'll be upset. If anybody's got any questions, toss them round. Toss them round. Keep me company. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the Missaroni. Yeah, I need a fan. One, two. Is this Harry Potter? What, the music? No, it should be RuneScape Orchestral. This is somehow RuneScape. So now try and put your finger on what it could possibly be. Because I don't know. Okay, what is it? See, I posted a short of yeah, some of them I've been thinking they sound a little bit like something. I'm recognizing that's not RuneScape, but it is RuneScape apparently. I posted the short about free will. And you know what's funny about it? Is it confirms like why people struggle to accept it. Because it attacks the ego. People want to blame people for behaviors and stuff. Although I don't believe in the free will stuff, I don't think that absolves people from justice either. It's more of it gives you more of a scientific approach on how to improve. Which is why I say it's empowering. Because now you can actually get to the root of why you're not doing the things that you want to do. And you can implement tactics to override your own brain habits. That keep you locked into something that you thought, oh, well, I don't want to. Like this guy said, well, I do what I want to do and what I don't want to do. And I'm like, well, no, you don't. You think you know what you're doing or what you would want to do, but I can probably derive why your behaviors are the way they are based on how you were. And he said, he brought up a scenario from when he was a child about how he was selfish at the ice cream truck. And I was saying, well, maybe you were neglected as a sibling. Maybe you were shunned, or maybe you were spoiled even. Like, there's so many factors that lead into somebody being selfish that they're not actively being a dickhead because they want to be. They just don't really know another way to do it. To be more philosophy. Bro, it's something to talk about, man. I need people to ask me questions. 1, 2. No more philosophy. To be fair, it is so hot in here now that the heat is attacking where we are that I am struggling a little bit. Is that connected or am I going mad? Because look, they don't look like they're connected. Am I just seeing shit or... Wait, what? Why are you gay? I do not know. I can imagine though, I'm gonna get a lot of flack online. One guy, I made a post on Asmongold's YouTube because he was talking about something to do with this kid who made a bad choice, right? And then I spoke about that whole Robert Sapolsky thing. Someone was like, are you actually an adult and you don't believe in evil and shit? And I'm like, I'm the one that's not an adult because I don't believe in this magical force that makes people do bad things. Like, do you think people were born as a child and they want to do shit? They want to do bad shit? Like, no one wants to do bad shit, man. But you know, I realized, like, some people are just not ready for it. Sorry, I can't engage in the NPC talk. I'm on a quest for truth, my brother. Who says I am gay? Why do you like men? Shit, what did I just break there? Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. Your fucking gay talk has got me fucked up. Do I go up here? Okay, I think I solved it. But at least my posts are slowly getting engagement. At least. Because on YouTube when I post, I get like 0 views. Like literally 0 views. Not all the time, but recently, since I came back to streaming, it's like YouTube was like, you were just getting there, bro, but you stopped making videos. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to, you know, throw you back down to the algorithmic graveyard or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So Selby, have you made any builds in this game that you're super proud of? Or that you're like, yeah, it looks pretty good? Or are you secretly building? Wait. Oh, okay. So I do need... Nice, okay. Alright, I'm actually getting through it quite quickly. I'm surprised. Like, I think I'm over halfway. I do need to redo this tower, but I'm pretty much almost over halfway. It's going smooth. Oh, go away with the nighttime shit. In a custom map, can you turn off the night and day cycle? No? No one knows? Can you turn off the day and night cycles? Okay, so that one's tucked in. This one's not tucking in as much. Okay, now it is. Okay. 1, 2. No, see, that's not tucked in, right? Why are you playing funny games with me now? You know when this goes smoothly and then one of them just... There we go. 1, 2. And then it just starts to mess you up. This is where there is a quality of life feature in Windrose where you could pretty much just go all... You can hold it and it highlights it and you can go all the way up. So you don't have to go individually and make sure you're getting every millimeter correct. I didn't know Windrose was created by a budget studio either. In Uzbekistan. There was another game called like Skull and Bones or something. That was... I don't know if it's Skull and Bones. It was maybe Skull and something. And it was developed by a multi-million-dollar studio. It's got about 2,000 concurrent players compared to when Windrose had about 100,000. That must feel horrible. When you get... That just more so shows when a company's got... Like, it's just not happening nowadays with these corporations. The indies have passion. Problem is, can they hold on to that passion? Or does power corrupt? Absolute. 1, 2. That looks too tucked in now. Like, that looks like it's... Yeah, that looks like it's way too tucked in. Like, why do they have different mines of their own? What is going on? Alright, but you can fix it in a roundabout way. Wait, is that... Was it actually called Skull and Bones then? Well, we're seeing this over and over now. Like, the small, we're in the era, basically where, like, capitalism has also almost come a full cycle. People are demanding passion and authenticity. And the corporate ones are so detached from what the players want. And they've been just chasing the money. That now, because the players have spoken, they're actually actively killing games. And Bungie, if they don't make Destiny free, they're on their way out. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, right, okay, because I haven't put the pillars up. This shit's scaring me, man. It's like you do all this work and then it's not quite as equal as you expect. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good. I was worried there. One tower wrong and it'll just screw the whole thing up. Wait, why is that taller? That's 4 tool. But it's okay. I might go 4 tool. But I'm thinking maybe 3. No. 3 tool is fine because I'm going to add... I'm debating to add like a statue at the top as well. Maybe like that. Statue that's pointing to the arena. And they're all just pointing. Or I'll make some sort of pointed top on each of them. Okay, this one's going to be annoying because we've got the tree there. Oh no, it's clipping. Knees must, old boy. Skull and Bones was the game Ubisoft made after they did Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Because some idiot executive was probably like, they only like it for the ship combat. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't made a really intricate naval battle, like pirate battle game. I mean, they kind of have. I guess you could. Would you argue Sea of Thieves hits the mark when it comes to a sort of pirate-esque battle system on the ship side? Because I feel like that's the main bulk of the game is the actual ships. Okay, I'm worried. Right, that's 3. Okay, I was about to say, there's nothing wrong there. 1, 2. Well, hold on a minute. What the hell has happened here? Oh, wait. Happened here as well, actually. Is it on all of them like that? I don't think they're evenly... Wait, that one is. That one isn't. That one is. Oh, what the fuck has happened here now? Okay. Let's have a little look as to what we can do. See if this is even a salvageable situation or we just accept the imperfections. Okay, that's even. Right, okay. That one's good. That one's not good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Okay, was it just a one? I know that one's fucked, but that's okay. I'll come to that later. So is that one the one that's gone wrong? Why? Has it gone wrong? Okay, yeah. Wait. Let me see if that lines up and I'm just not being delusional here. No, okay, it was that. Alright, okay. That's what I'm saying, like you get 1 millimeter wrong. At least that one's right, actually. So it's not all bad. But this whole... Wait, is it the whole tower? Yeah, okay. It's just this whole angle here. I'm actually feeling a sweat drip down my butt. Everybody said it's going to get hot in that shed in summer. I said, no, don't worry. It's quite a breezy area. Well, that shit flipped on me quick. Okay. Alright, that was good now. That was an easy fix. Cool beans. It just means that we got to be a little bit more vigilant as to what we're doing. Yeah, okay. Wait, is this tower out or is it just... Yeah. Voila. Do you think, by the way, if you're still there, Selby, that I will be... Like, this music is... I doubt you'd know, maybe, but... Because I feel like RuneScape is not very big on copyright and stuff. Like, they really support their creators. And I'm wondering if you created this orchestra and whether I will get away with using this in my build video. Because I'm just looking to use the starting one. I want to use the first tune for my build. It sounds so cool, man. It sounds so cool. Okay, this one was the one that screwed us over, right? So here we go again. I found if you start from the top and then scroll down, it actually works better. 1, 2. Is that right? I believe so. Okay, good. We're good to go. One, 2, 3. And watch now, it's hot in Britain. All the amber warning signs. My lord, man. Guys, it's hot. Make sure you've got water on you. I need salt more than anything. Up until Dragon Wilds, they exclusively produced music in-house using their music mods. Something ridiculous is still based on Ian's work, even though he is, I think, still in Britain. What do you mean by that? I mean, most things that people create. Back. Nope. Sometimes you've got to fuck it up once to realize, or to not rush. I think we're going to be in a state where when we do start the PvP battles, anyone who enters is going to have to wait about 5 minutes for the assets to load in. Because I think it's already started. I mean, I think, obviously, nostalgia sells RuneScape quite a bit. So, like, I think with Dragon Wilds, it would do, and it does good, sticking to the general RuneScape themes. Okay, this tower is wrong. It's like ever so slightly wrong, and I'm wondering if it even matters. Like, how particular do I want to be about this shit? Where are we at? Where is it? I can tell by the behind ones, actually. Because the pillar from behind, like this one here is the one. So how particular do I feel about correcting this? Just because of that. It's like Final Fantasy, right? Like with Final Fantasy, let's say Final Fantasy, whatever Final Fantasy they pick. So if they pick, let's pick Final Fantasy 7. I want it to be different renditions of the original track. The problem is as well is you don't have the same thinking minds as those who created the original. So it's very hard to create new music that has the same feel to what the original vision was. If that makes sense. Oh gosh, what did I break? What did I break? Patched up, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh shit, okay. Whoops, I bust that whole damn thing up. Okay. One, two. This is the last tower, and then we just start adding more details to each tower. The only tedious thing about these towers, and generally when you do these type of builds with these, when you want to get more detail, symmetry is what creates the beauty, and you've just got to duplicate everything you do. And then you've got to be sure that they are all actually detailed. So like, where did I do one of them? Like this here, I'll probably redo this, but like I was doing an X. If I want to make that work, I have to do it. Ooh. But it pays off in the end. So I've lost the tower. I know we're in the dark now. I wish you could I could turn off the night in creative mode, honestly. hold on. These are bad. They're poorly done. Yeah, more like that. Yeah. Even the stuff as small as that can screw up your build. Because sometimes you don't notice it until you're having to replicate whatever it is you're doing. And then it's out by 1 notch. And it could be as simple as these beams being out by a slight bit. That then change the whole dynamic of the symmetry. And I suppose you don't have to be that pedantic. It's my new favorite word this I'm going to say month. But to a keen eye, and to, like, I want my builds to have a certain level of professionalism to them. I'm not an architecture, and I don't think I compare to somebody who has that architectural eye. You know, who's spent their lives referencing builds, learning from the best. You know, I typically just make them up as I go, and I just try and find references from my own mind as to what I see. And if I really care, I will look at a reference, but I'm not that deep about it. But something as simple as those millimeter offs, you know, if I turn around, for example, and any one of these was slightly off by a millimeter, like, it just won't look right. Like, if one of these guys, like, every one of these are perfect. And I know that because when I went all the way around, it perfectly connected. So they are all completely symmetrical. I mean, it might, like, no, this is all completely symmetrical. Even the circle here is completely symmetrical. Like, every square. So it pays off in the full picture of it. But while you're doing it, it feels very hard to notice. Almost almost like there's no point to do it. Like, oh, who's going to give a shit? I give a shit, damn it. I'm going to give Gagex my everything with this game as time goes on. Oh no. If we do this middle one, will it work? Wait, what's this happening here? What's going on here? Alright, you're being annoying. Oh, right, okay. So this is the bit that gets really tricky. When I want the towers to go down to the floor. Oh, this is the hard bit, actually. This is the bit that's more tedious than finishing them, because the clipping is so hard. I'm on basic snapping, which should be okay. Like, you've got to be way more accurate. To get them. And even then, like, I'm not convinced. And I can't go below the ground, so... Oh, this is going to be really tricky, this bit. It doesn't matter. Haha! In the grand scheme, it don't, man, but... I want to, like, showcase my builds off, you know? Let's imagine I was working for Jagex and I was making a build, man. Those small things would really matter to them. Because they'll have artistic eyes all looking at it. Be like, why is that tower... Yeah, no, can you just redo that one, please? That ain't me, boy. That ain't me. You're supposed to care, man. If you're autistic... Does that shit not bother you? Oh no. Oh no. We've met our match. This is what I mean when you can't... Oh, maybe I can get down here. Come on. Come on. Oh, fuck. Why have you done this? Okay, how about if we do this angle here? That might cheat us in. Oh, 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 oh. Please. Please. Put me out of my misery. Oh, oh. Oh my god. I can't even get to the bottom one. Oh fuck. I can't get to the bottom one. I might cheese it. I can't get under the ground enough to get to the bottom one. Maybe. Maybe I've just found the way. There we have it, guys. I done the first one. Okay. Done the first tower. Now, actually, I've got to finish that tower and I've got to go around the cone. This is going to take me all fucking night, mate. It doesn't matter because the longer this build takes me, the closer I get to the point of the games that nothing's being spoiled for me. Because right now, like, imagine Umbral Sands comes out and there's all these new weapons and all the looks, and I just open up a chest here and suddenly I've got everything. It would be a bit shit to me. Okay, let's keep going. No time to waste, sonny boy. Oh, you're going to be like that, are you? Actually, maybe it works better if I do these middle ones all the way down. Because it will facilitate the clip for the side ones. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think we found the play. If building was competitive, I'm it. Yes, I think we found it. We solved the mystery. I feel like I'm getting a suntan in this shed. I was saying, Selby, have you made any builds that you're super happy about? Or have you just made necessary builds? Minecraft looking boxes for the base. I want to make a log cabin. But that'll be quite time consuming because you got to stack, I think, manually the ash logs together. You could do like a square one with the oak ones. I wish that they had oak in the shape of ash, like rounded instead of squared. What do you mean I can't go down there? Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. You're gonna have to take a picture because I honestly can't even imagine what it is like. Trying to think, what other nostalgic games did I play that I could have a hear of the music? Could do Lord of the Rings, but recently I've been playing some of the music and it's been copyrighting me on my stream, so, or at least it's disabling the music of my streams. William Tell Overture. What on earth are we doing here? Oh, wait, was that one? Is it not? It is that one. I can't work as quick as those guys. Oh, now you're being very jarring to me. Why would you do this to me? Are you a classic type guy? Oh. Oh, I love that G minor. Wait for it. Oh. Margaret! This tea is too warm. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I mean, my playlist back when... I don't listen to music when I run anymore. When I did, it would be so mixed. I eventually went to instrumental because I didn't want the repetition of lyrics being played in my head. I like to protect my psychology. My protect my neurological patterns. That's just interesting. What type of stories are behind those, though? That's not something I've ever explored. You mean, like, is there some theatrical... Oh, I see. Okay, then. What brought you to RuneScape? Was it just a childhood thing that got you into it? Like as simple as dopamine, or? Feel like your knowledge should be used for something. And by the way, is there any RuneScape lore videos out there, like the Dragon Wilds lore? Or is that actually an area that needs to be touched upon, and that you could, or that you were considering of filling a space for? Get in there, you shitty little prick. There we go. It was your told. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Well, like, I was planning to do, when I do my another run, like another playthrough, i.e. the one that I'm not going to fast travel with, I was planning to make that one, because it's supposed to, the idea of the no fast travel is really to increase the immersion of the game. Slightly difficult as well, but generally to increase the immersion. But, wait, am I actually done? Am I actually almost done? Oh no, there's about 3 over there. And 1 here. And I was thinking of, as I go through that playthrough, to really put an effort into figuring out the lore, you know? Like, searching out those. Because with Dee Dee, she's not really that interested in that. And you know, we don't have a lot of time, and I don't want to be sitting there reading something. And as I'm reading, she might say something, and I'm like, oh, you just spoiled the thing. So I feel like I would like to spend another playthrough and spend some time actually digging up the lore a bit more. Because especially when you do a playthrough for the second time, you start to recognize and see things differently. Like maybe even areas in the map. And that's what I like. I like when you go through the areas and you're like, oh, that's where that happened, or oh, that's the guy that left a note, and this is where that battle happened. But I've never been good at engaging the lore as much as I like it. Just because I find I'm always rushing for time when I'm playing games. Just because I have a lot of time. And the lore is taking more time away from me. But if I'm again going through a second playthrough, because I've already done everything, then it's technically a rush. And people might like enjoy that. Can't guarantee I'll do it in your North London accent, but... And then if we did that in the parallel universe where I narrated some sort of lore thing that you wrote, what would then happen with the video? Do you do any editing? Because I think it would be cool when you do the lore that it will be having like pieces of art from Jagex and oh wow, so why is that one like actually on it? Interesting. Oh, nice. Right next to bed. I should make the bed 2 stories high so I don't have to keep jumping down. Oh, well, just put stairs up. Doi. Just put some stairs up and then I don't have to jump anymore. Oh la la. Tell you what, I was making the lore video. Not lore video, what heard the lore of my castle. Doing some shots and touring people around it for the video. And it just would not stop raining when I was trying to get the cinematic shots. My lord. What have we got left? We've got 1 tower. We've got 2 towers left. Nice. Well, no we don't. We've got more than that, but hey ho. Right, I'm gonna need some more life to the music. I'm trying to think of what games I played back when. We did Skies of Arcadia. That brought me back. What about Grandia 2? I completed Grandia 2. But I never listened to the music again. I don't remember what that was like. What I wanted a format where, simply put, a person's voice read the lore piece, given basic insight into what it could mean or how it links to other lore and stuff like that, and then create series based on a series of books. So you got that aspect, but then what about the visual aspect? Do you edit videos yourself? I don't know, man. Like, I tell you what, I'm in my manifestation arc, and I'm not talking about the woo-woo manifestation. I mean the idea that I'm bringing visions to life, just like this build, just like my castle build previously. The idea that you start with something, and you know, I'm looking at it now, and I think, wow, there's so much more I want to do. And I'm just adding piece by piece, and I think maybe that's just go for it. Like, start writing the lore videos out. And even I would just like practice run some ideas to see how I can sound. My problem is if I do like if I did put on a voice and I managed to do it on say one, I'm not very consistent. And I don't know, maybe it's a practice thing, I could be, but that would be my worry that like... Is that the song? But yeah, maybe just try it for now. Like put a like one of the first areas of the lore in the game. Well, I used to edit a lot. I'm not like the most fanciest of editors, but I suppose like for a lore video, the main parts you need is just the visuals that connect to it. And I'm sure like there's a lot of Dragonwild art, because obviously the whole thing is about Velgar, right? So I'm sure there's a lot to do. Right, I think there's one more tower. Is that one there? Definitely need that Nexus mod as well, though, because I tried to do my castle visual tour, just getting the cinematic shots, and obviously I don't have the Nexus mod for the UI removal. But when I use... Okay, that was a shift of mood. You can do the repair mode, but you know, it's still kind of messy. Okay, all right. Okay, why does it keep flipping? Is it like pieces of the music rather than the full? Damn it. Come on, guy. You're almost there. This is the last lower piece. Don't be like this. Ah, that'll do. All right. And then the idea now is to add the metal beams in between. I did have a look at some references for what some arenas look like, and do I do a corner one like that? Hold on, let me... I suppose I can have a bit of creative freedom with it. So I did a corner, so that's straight, so it's one turn. Oh shit, how am I gonna... One turn. Right. How do I feel about that? Because that's not even, and I want it to be even. So I think I'm going to have to redo that. Hold on. So it's just a small detail, but let me see if I can pull it off. Yeah, they can be even. Pretty easy, so. Good to know. I'm going to make sure that when I start the next ones, they are indeed even. So get going, my man. Alright, why are we now fucking around? What is going on? How the contestants get into the arena, by the way. I throw them over. You kick them in and they're stuck to fight to the death. Wait. Why can't they be even? You know what, maybe it's too much bother to try and be even with these fuckers. I might just not even bother. Close enough. Close enough. I mean, I might make an entranceway. I think the problem is having these as the base points. I can't make a tunnel, but what I was thinking is to actually get rid of a whole line of them, provided it doesn't destroy some of the structure, or it doesn't, you know, where you can go in from underneath and you have to go from below. But I don't think you have to worry about that too much. I think you can just go through it. Right, this song's going a bit mad. I don't remember any of this song. Grandia Tudor, you know, back in them days. Oh, right. I mean... Oh, you was listening to it. Because I... Wow, it's 11 o'clock. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a orchestral masterpiece. You know what this is? Ready? So why is that clipping in and that one isn't? Is that simply a... Does it if I'm like that? But that's not in that shape. Huh. Yeah. User error. Yeah. Do I like that though, actually? No, not if it pops in and out. Screw that. So you don't know what this song is? No, it's doing it again. Oh, they're not lined up. Maybe this was after your time, you know? Maybe. Maybe it was. Maybe it is. I don't know. That's a thicker one than what I'm putting in. Yeah, it is Final Fantasy. If they go even, then they stop going even. I'm going to let that one tower off. I'm a rebel. Don't let the witch catch you. Ooh, she's close. Oh. Oh. If anyone's got some tissue, feel free to drop them by. It's okay. She's alright, I promise. This is the only music mix that can truly hit me, you know. I can tell you every part, every point that these songs play. So the same way you were talking about, you know, the story behind, you know, the classical pieces you would listen to. I guess it's the same here. I mean, it's not classical in its original form, but it definitely suits it because it is telling a story. I swear, these towers are damn tedious. But once they're done, they're done. I don't think I'm going to do anything. Once these are probably the most tedious points of this whole thing. And then once they're done, I'll move on to the next piece. She's not gone. I promise. She'll still be there. In spirit. I'm wondering, do I do this on the other side as well? The structural stability might actually aid in creating the third arena. The third arena, by my vision standards, is probably going to be the hardest arena to create. It's not going to be as complex. This one's going to be the main center arena. This one's going to be the offset one, like if you want to really test your metal and have the option of flying off the map. Then Soul Calibur style, if you can have your enemy roll around enough, you might end up flying off the edge of the map. We're getting pretty close to Velgar's tower, actually. I don't think I can actually get that high. That would be pretty cool, though. Imagine that. Has anybody tried that? Has anybody tried, like, creating stairs all the way around? Is that even possible? Does that even act as a stabilizer? I wonder. And one must settle that curiosity very soon. 10 high is the highest you can go. 10 high is the highest you can go. But, oh, like totally, you mean? From no matter what ground you start at, 10 high is the highest you can go. Right, okay. So that tower doesn't act as support. If I was to put stairs on the edge of it and just ride it around, I'd probably only go... Interesting. 10 high is the highest you can go. So how high are we now then? Because... let's have a look. Because... 1, 2, 3... let's say 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's about there. That, yeah, okay. That might work. Why, thank you, TK. This is very early still. This is very early. You know, I need to crisp up these towers here where they're going to have maybe a statue, or I've got to point them out somehow. Point them off. I kind of want to just get these towers done because I've got to do every single one of them the same way, and it gets a little bit tedious. But it'll pay off in the end though. But I appreciate it from this early point because you can't really tell what's happening. Well, I mean, Can't tell where it's going to go yet. The skeleton. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when you're doing like an arena, much of the detail comes from, I suppose, the external factors. Like maybe a side-sitting castle or the throne of the emperor who's overlooking it all. Like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. This was my day off. But I tell you what's frying me to eat now. This is Final Fantasy. Why can't I think off the top of my head? Uh-oh. Dum, 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 dum. 8. That's because it's not my... It's my third favorite, that's why. Now, the only issue I have, I think that's going to become a bit of a barrier in terms of creating some details on the inner sides, because maybe you'd want some chained windows. Do you have chained windows, actually? Or even something like these. Well, not a 3-story, per se. So I've already done 2. Yeah, so that's 1, 2. This was the first one. That's the second one. And then the idea was to have a third sort of... I was going to make a 3rd story arena. That was the initial plan. But now, because I think what I don't want to do is cover this arena from the top. I like the light going in there as well. Well, so what I was thinking maybe doing half. So I'll do half the 3rd arena coming out here and kind of breaking into this arena. The issue will be doing this half of the arena and having enough stability where I don't have beams just cascading down into this arena. A grated ceiling could work. Yeah, I could do a grated ceiling. But I was thinking I wouldn't... But I don't think I'd be able to fill out the arena without having beams coming down, right? I don't think that would work. So I was thinking instead doing half the arena outside of that arena and kind of breaking into it. So it's got that odd look to it. So half in here and half out there. That way this half can have all the stability. Then I can see what I could probably pull off having this half. Rocket League, oh wow. I don't feel like that game needs to go into Unreal 6. Didn't we just get Unreal 5? Okay, is that tower's done? Alright, that's that part of the tower done. Now let me just have a look as to... I find the triangle pieces are annoying because they are so big. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. He finds me very annoying. Oh, the pieces. The triangles, yeah, I know, I'm abusing them. Now, no one's going to see above there, so that doesn't need to be particularly crisp. But maybe we'll try and... I might have to do a no snap on that. I want to learn how people do those spiral staircases. Yeah, beams. You have to use beams, I find, to kind of add that finish. So I was thinking of doing something like that. I had an idea how to make the stairs in that I would sort of go around like that. But that's not I suppose you could do I don't know if you can clip them though. I don't think clipping works. What do you mean? What with the stairs? Yeah, I thought so. That would be... I think I've done too many angles. I think I'd have to do one less. Oh, that one's working. And then obviously if you then add the walls, it will kind of give it that. Yeah, okay. Stair pieces into spiral orders. I saw, have you seen that, guys? Let me see if I can show it on the, this guy's build. He did the stair. He did a Black Knight's Castle. This one, right? In the interior, is it this one? No, it's not that one. This one. So if you look on the interior, look at these stairs. Like, how the fuck? Are they even stairs? Yeah, look, there's stairs. They look fucking cool, man. Those are beams. Look, there's stairs here, though. No? Or he's used the beams to decor the spiral aspect. Oh, you mean actually the actual stairs themselves are beams? These little things here are beams? Fuck me. Wow. You know what would have been so hard, I imagine? To get that symmetrical. What happened? What's your build? Can you send me on a Discord or? Are you a bit of a builder yourself, TK? Alright. Right, okay, TK. I got a proposition for you. Yeah, hear me out. I'm not the best builder in this game, and I don't know if I ever will be. No, I'm not going to do it today. But I want to do a top 5 series where I look at the best of people's builds every week or every bi-week. And so you can take me through your build, explain how you do it, your methodology, your purpose, the story behind it, etc. This one? No. Is in the Discord from right after Dowden. Is it your name as well? Why has it not done it? Bum buddy. Have I passed it? T-Union? Click my message of the Abyssal Demon. Oh right, I didn't even see that side on the side there. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You've made a city. You've made a city, sir. Made a kingdom, should we say? Is it? Have you? You have a city below. What do you mean you have a city below? So hold on a second, right? And is this all in-game? I'm assuming so because you've got your food sources. So how? So explain to me how. We'll go like, if you don't mind. Have you added more to this since? Have you added more to the game since you've done this? Okay. Because the one thing I found on my castle, right, was going out and in, getting all the resources. I see, I see. Do you know what? This is going to be so cool for you to... yeah, you're on my list, okay? Whether you like it or not. I'd argue the only reason why I wouldn't go that big, personally, it's cool to do as a project and to see what you can do. But because there's nothing else in the game, like in my castle, it has what I need. Like you don't have NPCs, for example. So maybe if they add more things later on, Oh, I see, I see. Okay, okay. Because I was gonna say, like, whenever I was doing the stone pieces, you can only gather as much as you're able to fit into your personal chest, and that was quite limiting. I wish I could change the arm she's holding up. Trust me, eh, Selby? I have a creative world for trying out new building areas. Oh, okay. This is the first creative world I've used. I've tried. I don't know if I will do that statue. Oh, there is another statue I can get. And this one. They give you these little pieces, but they don't actually give you the tower. You prefer the gifting one? I was thinking more like the pointing sort of to the arena. I don't know. That's just at the moment a filler. I don't know if I'm going to add them. Is it really? Oh, you mean... Huh? Alright. To be fair, this is a lazy way of topping off the build. So I don't have to think about the... I don't have to think about rounding them off. Oh, it's a shame that has to be attached. I could add something like that, I guess. Maybe, maybe. Dragonkin, turn to the hike! Forever banned on Twitch now. You know what? Oh right! Oh, they said turn to the right and cough, please. And I didn't. Check bubbles not too cold, hot. It's like roasting in here, boy. That'd have been a divorce ASAP. What was your inspiration for that build? Okay. Yeah. Did you just want to kind of see, like, or is that based off of any type of city that, or kingdom? One, two, three. Like Bandos is the theme. Okay. Oh yeah, I did see the bridge, yeah. I did think that looked familiar actually. I mean, I do plan to have this looking cool and grand, but it can't be as silly as 12-minute wait loads, because if people are going to come in here and we're going to have big duels, people ain't going to tolerate that. 2 minutes, 3 minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then maybe. Valley, okay. Most of the build I do is off the dome, to be honest. Yeah, I think once you get the like, you can just let your creative blood flow. Once, like right now, you know, once the symmetry of the circle and the towers have been done, I can kind of just free flow from here a lot more. I mean, this is all not really based on anything except for the fact that I wanted a nice, perfect circle. It's not as perfect as it could be because it's 2 along rather than 1 along. I'm really impressed with that guy's beams for his stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to interview him. You know, like builds like that, where people put that much effort into it, needs to be showcased a little bit more than just put on a Discord server, you know? And like yours as well. So, yeah, in time, I'm first going to release my build video. And that's going to be the catalyst that starts it off, because at the end of it, I ask people to submit their builds to my Discord or their server numbers, and we'll go through it together. Maybe we'll find a time like 9 PM GMT. And then I'll make a compilation of the top 5 builds I've seen that day. It's not going to be like a competition. It may be my favorite pick of all, because there'll be all sorts of different factors that go into why I pick something. You know, like something could look really good from the outside, but not have much interior decoration. Because this game is really tricky on decoration, because you don't have as much. So you have to really use your creativity to pull that out of your ass. I have plans to stream soon. That's the thing. She's a RuneScape player. We both play here. Well, then it will be a kickstart with us streaming the build. So I suppose when you feel ready, like the thing is, in my build, I'm not completely finished yet because I know as the game goes on, they're going to release more decorations and points. But my build is also a build that I want to use in the game. And imagine every time you want to go there, you got to wait 12 minutes. Like, golly! My wife would not stand for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're cool with it. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Like, bro, when you get there, like, you're gonna be running through a city, and you know you built it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Is this 9? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, I want to make like again a pre-made video, but we will do it together on stream first. And then I'll clip that and I'll edit it a little bit. Maybe we take 15 minutes or in your case about an hour to tour through the whole thing. And then like deep future, I was thinking of like banding together, for example, and we all build a server together, and we all start to add our builds, and we create a whole world. All right, am I satisfied with these guys? Because sadly for me, I have a habit of falling in love with games that die. And now I'm going all in on this. I don't want to bring my curse to it. Arriba! This one's a bit weird though because of the tree. I've spent a week on a project just to destroy it and build something else. I'm waiting on Umbral Sands as well. Yeah, so with I've decided now, like with the castle build, that will probably be my biggest build project because I'm going to keep adding to it as new assets come out. But I'm going to make like little creative outposts along the way based on the themes of the area. So like Umbral Sands. With Umbral Sands, I was going to create a Colosseum, but now I've done this, I don't think I'm going to do that. And in terms of RuneFest, as it stands, no. I haven't got a ticket, nor have I got the money put into that yet. Well, it's not that I don't have the money, per se. But I've had to buy a lot of things recently. It's not a good time to do so. I've just bought a new bike. Pedal bike. This one is going to be the Easter egg one. In the trees, the dragonkin awaits the gift, obscure from vision, awaiting forever for someone to finally see them. Okay, at least we got the towers ultimately done today. I knew that was going to take forever. I just can't afford a new passport and flight ticket. Oh, whereabouts are you then? Oh. So what time is it now? From where you are? So I can gauge almost 6 PM, so it'll be about so you've just finished work around 5 PM? Because I'm thinking of like when we would do the build tour. I mean, it's up to you, obviously. I can't force you to do it, but I want to get as many people together and make some videos on it. Like, obviously, maybe after you've done your video on it, because I don't want to take away the... unless you don't mind. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, like I'm in the middle of making my build video. Are you planning to use the Nexus mod for UI removal to like showcase it properly? I'm a bit lazy with that. And I'm just using repair mode to kind of do some angles, and then I'll slow it down post editing. I know, I mean like I mean for the actual showcasing of your build while you're doing it, if you know what I mean. Like right now, like if I was to do the Colosseum, it'd be more like a woo, but it would have all the UI on it, which won't look as great, but I suppose it'll get the job done. So another thing that I could do as well, which is going to be really annoy me because I'm too lazy. Is creme de la creme nizo. I tend to not worry about that and jot ideas I have until it's about the time to start really getting into Arcane City. Not sure, no. I thought just you know what? I saw this guy build like Prifridias. Bro, man, I just... How long have you been making this for? I've looked through a few of them already. Oh wow, okay. This guy maybe? I've looked at most YouTube videos of people's Endor one. No, I haven't seen Endor's one. This one. It's like bugging out every time I'm going through this. Has he made a video on it? Because he's not got any information on it. This is the next one that I'm intrigued about though. I want to see what's going on here. It doesn't seem to have as much information on it, but I want to know what's happening here. A lot of textures. He's saying it's taken about 2 hours to load. This is another fairly big one. Wolf Haven. A bit of a Dowden Castle. Oh, this one looks good. Lumbridge. Double socketing walls and beams. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, it's quadrupling shit up there. I mean, look at that. Why would you double socket the walls and beams though? What would be the reason for that? Okay, before I finish these towers, I'm going to have a little play around and see how I would go about the third arena, if it's going to be even possible. So let's take a base, and let's say we start from here. Come on, don't play with me like this. Just do your thing, man. Stop it! Stop it! Why is it fucking with me like this, man? Yeah, but you want me to do no snapping? Alright, yeah, I thought so, but that's how I did the other ones. Aha! There we go. Alright, so anyway, so let's see how tall we can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The only issue there is going across, right? Now, I'm wondering if I do it here or do it over there. I don't know where I feel like doing it. I feel like kind of want to do it over here. But then the other problem is that's lower down to the ground. So I'm going to lose some height from that. So I'm going to try it from this angle here. But that's 1, 2, 3 up. And that's 4 up. So I might as well do it from this here because it's a bit of a higher point. Damn it. Is there any easier way of getting a foundation underneath these guys? This is not right. It's gone a bit AWOL. All because of this bit here when it went underground. Notre Dame. No, why is that? Oh, that arena is not big enough. Okay, that's not happening. Very interesting because the size of that ring over there is like quarter of this size here. It's less than half. This is two across with one fold. That's just one across with one fold. Suddenly, wow, man. No, I don't really like trying to do replicas of things. Honestly. How do I do this then? How do I make it so it's not as big as this circle, but it's... Yeah, like I think I don't mind cross-referencing things. Or like having an idea or an inspiration from something. Maybe I do half. Or I do that, and then I do 1, 2. I do 2, and then 1, 2. That might work. Maybe. I think that's even smaller, isn't it? Yeah. Maria. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, Lexi. Apologies not to reply yet. I'm in the middle of editing, creating live. I don't know what to do. I don't want to make it as big as that, but neither do I want it as small as this. I'm tricking out. I'm struggling. Medium foundation. Okay. Don't know why I never even saw this as an option. Is that gonna work? I feel like it might end up being the same. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I feel like it's the same type of circle here. I mean, that ain't even a circle now. That's gone on AWOL somewhere, but... Maybe I just got to accept it. I think I've got to accept that I'm gonna... So let me show you. So... Fitting music for the dodo. Haha, I'm riding a fake chocobo. So this one is, I believe, 1 square with 1 turn. All the way around, right? And look at the size of this. This one, this bigger build, is 2 squares along and 1 turn. But then look at the size compared to that. I kind of want an in-between one. I think I'll die if I jump off. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. 1 square. Oh, more is bigger. No, I don't want to go bigger. That's the point. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go like a little smaller. No, but this is going to be really small now. No, that's going to be really small, you see? I don't think it's possible. I think the only way to make it possible is advanced snap, like that. And then do the one turn. So I do 2, but I clip them. Wait, is that just going to be the same thing? Is that going to get to the end there without going off the cliff? Because I don't think... Yeah. Maybe a half clip and a double turn. No, it doesn't make sense that must be the right size. It has to be, because... Yeah, it has to be, No, I think I've got it. I think that is the way it's going to be. I just got to make sure I am getting these double clips correct. But I don't think I'm getting this correct. I think I need to go to advanced clip. Alright, I need to do this again. Because I think I need to go advanced clip. And then the normal one, right? A bit longer in process, but it just ensures that I am completely even. Otherwise the circle won't complete. Try some penboy turn. Pawn, so you're only halfway there. Yeah, do you know what? You kind of got a point. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you pissed him off there, Selby. You pissed him off there, mate. You know what I don't like? Is when you clip things together, they start flickering like that. Like, make up your mind. You either allow it to clip or you're not. What are you going to bug out for? I suppose it might not matter anyway, because I could then just replace the top things on it. Right? Oh, please don't go off the edge. I beg you don't go off the edge. I think we're just about. No. It's okay. Oh, look, we reached the end of our tether because there's nothing underneath us. Sounds like he's saying Xbox. This bit doesn't have to be clean. It just needs to be stable. Because I'll just cover it over from behind. If you don't notice the jank. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be as big. After Smash Bros came out, one of my favorite things to do was watch compilation of character release trailers and react to them. And was it Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth get released into Smash Bros? I wonder if I'm just making my life harder with this. And I should just go the normal route. It doesn't make sense though that this would be as big as the original arena. If it's half... It has to be like at least half, technically. On the Game Awards. This double snapping is pushing me a little bit. Pushing my patience slightly. Just the fact that I have to change to advanced every time. Get your booty out of my face. Your stone ass booty out of my face. God damn. Keep backing that shit up at me. Yeah, hey. Or we did the double one there, right? Okay. That's the third arena in the making. So it will have to come through slightly, but I don't know if I like that because... Oh no, it won't come through from there. I'll have to see. Maybe it can be a semicircle type build. I don't know. It might not end up working. I might not have it that way, so... Where was a bit where it looked like he stabbed Mario, but then revealed he had... I was gonna say, that sounds quite deep for a Super Smash Bros. Game, you know? What's the age rating on that? Then again, I was about 12 years old or 10 years old when my crush got stabbed in the heart. So if I did... Okay, now let's just... Yeah, no worries, man. I think that's tall enough. And then... It's not going to be happy though. It's not going to be happy. So, I don't know. I don't know if this will work. But maybe if we build more walls, it might. had his sword 3. So it's gone from the end of 7 to FF8. My goodness, this is a... Yeah, it doesn't make a difference if you also stack up the foundations, does it? I don't think it actually adds any more support than, say, adding the walls and the beams. I guess I'm just going to have 1,000 beams below. Because beams increase the stability, right? And you can't be sure of how many you want to add to those. Hopefully. Hopefully. Immer. What time are we looking at? 12:30, okay. Not a particularly long day because it's bank holiday tomorrow, but I am working. I'll be picking up my new little push bikey. And I'll be riding home from work. And possibly blistering heat. Oh, I don't like that. There's grey already. Why is it grey already? I don't think I can do what I want to do anyway. I don't think it's going to work. Well, we can only find out, I guess, eh? We all need, like, beams galore. What is the strongest beam in this game? I don't know. Because I'd like to say it's the rock one, but then it could be the Baroque castle beam. But there's a will, there's a way, but if there is not a way, I give it up. Oh wait, okay, that's why I need to make sure these are connected to the ground. Tier 4 beam. This. 1, 2, 3, 4. So technically any of them, right? For a while, I've been searching for the dark, for traces of the love you left inside my lonely heart. To weave by picking up the pieces that remain. Nothing of lost refrain. So if this song is too gay for you, Selby. Yeah. Oh. What have I done here? My name, a voice from the past. You know, I'm so fucked up and autistic, right? Back in the day, about 8 years ago or so, when I was PTing, wait, what do you mean? No, I said, I'm sorry if this song is too gay for you. There's something about this space that I want to be in. So I'm wondering if actually maybe the arena stays down there. Feels quite cool to be encompassed. Bro, I don't know, man. I didn't put that there. My brother and my friend might have done that. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna have to have a word with them. I was thinking that I'll have to get rid of some of these base ones and just tunnel it through or something. I wanted this to be above, right? So you have to like go up here. But I don't think I'm going to have enough structural support to make this go round and then fit it out. But I like the feeling of being inside this dome. Like it just feels quite what's the word? Like an overwhelming feel like you're trapped in this. This one is like similar, but it's the obstacle course. Yeah, I don't know. Just thinking as I go, like whether I add more and oh, fair enough. It's Twitch auto mod. To be fair, I'm currently also streaming on YouTube. Like as a bit of a backup. Because I just don't know how long Twitch is going to last with its wokey attitude. And its contradictory stances on a lot of things. I mean, wokies are just contradictory, right? I saw someone saying after they saw the release of Umbral Sands, and they're like, finally, a more realistic, I'm going to paraphrase, but a more realistic setting than just a bunch of rainbow colors. I was thinking, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. I like my rainbow fucking colors. Not in that way. I just like a bit of color to the land. I like the contrast of going to Fell Hollow and then coming to the plains. And then the idea of maybe going to the Umbral Sands, then into the Dark Wilderness. I like, you know what, I think there's too many games that focus on dark and gritty, and I'm just not interested anymore. I got my fix from Dark Souls, and I don't want to be in that world anymore. I want a mixture. I hate when fantasy games always have to go so damn dark. Like, bro, I want to go Alice in Wonderland level shit sometimes, you know? Can't believe I'm actually having to build a scaffold in this game. No, this is a Final Fantasy still. It was actually my favorite Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 9. But people are saying you're going to be playing at night, but they said that the night is also not going to be without its terrors, so I feel like it is going to be a mix. Like maybe you're going to be having a certain heat meter that you want to stay out of the sun, but But at night time, other shit's gonna come out where it's like, ooh, you kind of have to weigh it out. But regardless, like, that's what I like about this game, is that it's a good blend of the color palette. It's not just happy-go-lucky colors, and it's not just dark colors. They're really trying to make a good contrast. This was the moment that Tidus had to go and leave his woman and fritter off into the darkness, nothingness, and say goodbye. And then she kind of became a lesbian after he left in the next iteration of the game. Yeah. Yeah. You're not going to allow me to do it the way I want to do it. Alright, I see. You're going to be weird about it. That's my fault anyway. Don't we all? As long as they keep it. Yeah, same, yeah. But what is themed like the Caribbean desert? Like, what would you consider it? What to you would be unacceptable? Yeah, fair enough. Well, I imagine they're gonna have like some sort of fire-breathing salamanders and shit. Let's see. It's already. I can't even go that far out. Like, damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to go and fill this top part out. From the comes a little more, they went to the Egyptian over Caribbean. If you add beams lengthways, does that also add to the stability? Problem is they can't deviate too much from what is already out, right? Like if they make a whole different type of game, it won't suit the world. So like if they have, yeah, like say wandering NPCs, then it's like, well, why aren't they only wandering NPCs in the plains? I feel like the desolation is part of the point, right? Didn't add any stability. Didn't add any stability to this at all. Will it add stability if I added a second layer? What would your suggestion be if I wanted to make a platform up here? And is that even possible? Just loads of beams. Angled. Like that. I think the way they do it right now is pretty okay with the old characters hanging about. You want to angle them to support the floor. Would it make sense if I just layered up, for example, this all the way up as well? And then did another load of beams? So I doubled up the walls? Would that make a difference at all? I'm actually just debating now whether I want to do this. Like, it'd be possible with, obviously, adding a lot of shit to it, but I'm wondering, does it look cool if I was to just flatten this out, make this the platform, and you fight inside there? I'm debating, I'm doing. Or I could have it where I have a platform in here that you could also fight in, provided the beams don't really overwhelm the space. Yeah, I would add the beams as well. I'm just wondering how much. Is this working? I don't really get it. Something's not adding right with this. I suppose it's just the external side that needs to be connected properly. Is this Kuja? Or have they passed that already? Ooh, 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 ooh. No, it's not. I am fucking this up royally. I think it's because I'm not wholeheartedly committed to the idea. You know? Hmm. I'm gonna do a time test in a second. Okay, if I don't like it, I mean it's more work than I see it worth, then I will just destroy it and I'll keep it on outside and maybe make it somehow I'll do something with it, with the big tool cone. Don't know. Could be well possible. No, it's because I kind of like that engulfing effect of it. The vision was to be having a tall ass arena as well. I think it's because I'm running out of time. And Dee Dee's going to be back on Tuesday. Tomorrow I take the day off. Can't remember which one this is from. Oh, Sudeki, okay, 10. I only recognize the song in Japanese. That whole wall was not enough still. Wish they didn't clip so ugly. I'm gonna do one shorter just to make my life a bit easier as well. You know what? Fuck it. The music's giving me a little bit of motivation to just see this through. I think I was just getting a bit lazy and thought, I was thinking, can I be asked to do all these beams? You know what? Let's see it through. And if I don't like it, I can always break it down. Simple as that, right? Simple as that. You would enjoy that. What are you trying to tell me? You'd enjoy when I change my mind. Selby, off your dome. Sudeki Dane, what's it mean? I think it's possible if I really go for it, but I think what it was is when I saw what it looked like being inside this big dome, I almost felt like I wanted to fight on the low side of it and have all of that kind of be in the atmosphere of the fight. Because on that end of it, you're already on the top of it and you're on the edge. Here, you have the obstacle in the natural kind of arena. And then here is like, you could argue if I'm going to go to the top, it's going to be double the size of that basically. It'd be the same thing, so. I'm just wondering whether. I thought it was Sudeki Dane. I think something like that. Because the thing I'm doubting, obviously, is I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this into a circle. It would have to be like a semicircle. Maybe we're meant to be. We're meant to be. I don't know. Oh, I don't like that. Sticking out the edges. Let's have a look how long the load time is anyway from now. In it. I mean, in it. Oh, there's a bit of a load in the black screen. You don't think? Well, I know it's taking a little bit of a while here. I can't move. Yeah, that was a quicker one though. Okay, I see. I need to think about how I'm going to add more structure to this then. You said angle it to the floor. Because those beams are not really doing much. And do you mean this floor? Alright. No, it is Sudeki Dane. Why is that not lining up? Suteki. Oh, maybe, yeah. This song sounds like you're on a journey, right? You didn't see that? Let's see. Look 13 years ago. Filmed on a potato. Look at my face! It's that song I was just playing just there. It was a song from this, and it just reminded me. Brought me back. Oh man, I remember we ate so many raisins on this trip. That was because we was lost, and he went over the edge and he found where we needed to go. And then here's that music. It's crazy to think, 13 years ago, this was probably my first time in the Lake District. And 13 years later, I moved there. I said to him, one day, I'm going to live in the mountains. No, I don't quite live on the mountains. I moved to the coast because it rains the fuck ton over there. But, oh, this was a horrible trip. So, That bar, we conserved that whole bar the whole way up, and we were dying, you know, like lightheaded, dizzy, weak. And so what we said is when we get to the top, we can have half of it. And we have to have the rest when we get down. I savored that half so much. He was not happy. I think he might have given us a smile. Nah, he was just like, fuck this shit, man. After that bar was a little bit morale for us. Well, my son has decided that he's woken up today. Now, so I'm going to do one set of beam to the top, and then decide. It's like, how many layers am I going to have to do to make this actually work? Did that make a change at all? No. Like, wow, bro, this is going to be so many beams. Oh, that's not... Would that consider not connected to the floor? Okay, let's do one more beam. My son's up. And... yeah. That's not technically the floor, is it? It rains in this game as much as it does in the Lake District. Okay, don't stick out like that. Let's see if that's made a difference. No! I don't know. I'm losing a bit of heart on this third arena, to be fair. Because if that beam ain't working, like it's not even adding an additional square. What if I went, not even if I, what if I did another beam along here? I know it's going to have to be beam galore, but... I don't know. And also what I don't want is this to be so damn messy to make it happen. That it kind of spoils the overall look of the build. Ew, that's what I'm saying, like, I would have to cover this all up. Any change, any change. No. So technically I'm going to have to make a wall for every layer of it. I'm going to have to lay a foundation for the whole lot. What if I did that actually? Why would I flip it in there like that? Okay, yeah, I need to cool it. Right, we will see what happens. I think I'm off tomorrow. Me and Dee Dee will continue our journey through Fellhallow on Tuesday and Wednesday, I think, onwards. And when she leaves in the evening, I'll continue on this build. Ideally, I start the tournament when I'm kind of up to date with the game, so we'll see what happens. But for now, thank you all for hanging around. If you have left. And I will see you guys on Monday night. Fare thee well.